Hotepsekhemwy, the Pharaoh of Consolidation. Pharaoh Hotepsekhemwy occupies a crucial place in ancient Egyptian history, particularly during the early dynastic period of Egypt's Second Dynasty, spanning approximately from 2900 to 2686 BCE. His reign represents a pivotal period of transition and consolidation as Egypt moved from fragmented chiefdoms to a unified kingdom under centralized rule. This detailed exploration delves into Hotepsekhemwy's life, reign, and enduring legacy, shedding light on his contributions to the development and stabilization of ancient Egyptian civilization. Early life and ascension. The early life and exact lineage of Hotepsekhemwy remain shrouded in mystery, typical of the ancient Egyptian pharaohs whose origins were often obscured by the passage of time and mythologized narratives. His ascension to the throne occurred during a period of dynastic evolution when Egypt was transitioning from local rulership to centralized monarchy. The process of unifying Upper and Lower Egypt was not merely political but also imbued with religious and cultural significance, symbolizing the harmonization of divine and earthly realms under the pharaoh's authority. Hotepsekhemwy's accession marked a pivotal moment in this narrative, solidifying his role as the divine ruler tasked with upholding Ma'at, the cosmic order that governed Egyptian society. Political landscape of early dynastic Egypt. Hotepsekhemwy's reign witnessed the institutionalization of kingship as a unifying force in Egypt, exemplified by the dual kingship title Nswt, which emphasized his rule over both Upper and Lower Egypt. This dual kingship underscored the pharaoh's divine mandate and his responsibility to ensure prosperity, justice, and stability throughout the kingdom. To consolidate his authority, Hotepsekhemwy established administrative centers, including the royal residence at Eneb-Hej, Memphis, which served as hubs for governance, economic management, and religious administration. These centers facilitated the centralization of power, enabling effective tax collection, judicial oversight, and coordination of monumental construction projects that underscored the pharaoh's authority and divine connection. Hotepsekhemwy's efforts to centralize administration and governance were not merely administrative but also symbolic. The establishment of Memphis as a political and religious center highlighted his strategic vision to unite the two lands under a cohesive administrative framework. The royal residence at Memphis, known as Eneb-Hej, became the focal point of state affairs, housing government offices, administrative archives, and the residence of the royal family. This centralization facilitated efficient governance, economic management, and religious administration, thereby enhancing the pharaoh's control over Egypt's expanding territories. Consolidation of power. Central to Hotepsekhemwy's strategy was the consolidation of political power and the reinforcement of dynastic legitimacy. Through strategic marriages, alliances with regional elites, and the promotion of cultic practices, he sought to solidify his divine mandate and cultivate loyalty among his subjects. The construction of monumental architecture, such as elaborate mastaba tombs and ceremonial complexes, not only served practical functions but also functioned as symbols of the pharaoh's authority and eternal presence. These structures were adorned with intricate reliefs and hieroglyphic inscriptions that celebrated Hotepsekhemwy's achievements, perpetuated his divine image, and ensured his eternal legacy in the annals of Egyptian history. Hotepsekhemwy's consolidation of power extended beyond political alliances and military prowess. It encompassed a deliberate strategy to integrate local elites into the centralized administration. By fostering alliances through marriages and patronage, the pharaoh secured loyalty and maintained stability across Egypt's diverse regions. The promotion of cultic practices, centered around state deities like Horus and Set, reinforced Hotepsekhemwy's divine mandate and underscored his role as the earthly representative of Egypt's cosmic order, Ma'at. The construction of temples and cultic centers further solidified his authority, providing focal points for religious worship and political legitimacy. Military campaigns and expansion. While specific military campaigns during Hotepsekhemwy's reign are less documented compared to later dynasties, military expeditions played a crucial role in securing Egypt's borders, quelling internal dissent, and expanding territorial influence. The pharaoh's military endeavors were essential for safeguarding strategic regions such as the Nile Delta and the Sinai Peninsula, which provided vital resources and trade routes critical to Egypt's economic and political stability. By maintaining a strong military presence and asserting control over key territories, Hotepsekhemwy demonstrated his commitment to defending the realm and upholding Ma'at, thereby ensuring the continuity of divine order and prosperity throughout the kingdom. Hotepsekhemwy's military campaigns were characterized by strategic engagements aimed at consolidating territorial control and safeguarding Egypt's borders from external threats. The Nile Delta, with its fertile lands and access to maritime trade routes, emerged as a focal point of military defense and economic prosperity during his reign. Military garrisons stationed along strategic choke points and fortifications fortified Egypt's borders, ensuring the kingdom's security and territorial integrity. These military outposts not only deterred potential invaders, but also facilitated trade and diplomatic exchanges with neighboring regions, contributing to Egypt's economic prosperity and cultural influence. Cultural and religious developments. Hotepsekhemwy's reign witnessed significant advancements in cultural and religious practices that laid the foundation for Egypt's enduring legacy. The patronage of arts and architecture flourished under his rule, evidenced by the construction of monumental structures and the production of exquisite artifacts. Ivory carvings, pottery adorned with symbolic motifs, and intricately crafted jewelry showcased the artistic sophistication and cultural vibrancy of early dynastic Egypt. These artifacts served not only as expressions of royal patronage, but also as repositories of religious symbolism, reflecting the pharaoh's role as a divine mediator and the embodiment of kingship. Religiously, Hotepsekhemwy's era saw the continuation and evolution of traditional Egyptian religious beliefs and practices aimed at maintaining cosmic harmony and divine favor. The pharaoh's association with Horus, the falcon god of kingship, underscored his divine mandate to uphold Ma'at and ensure the well-being of his subjects. Temples dedicated to state deities, such as Horus and Set, served as centers of religious worship and political authority, reinforcing Hotepsekhemwy's divine legitimacy and fostering communal unity. Hotepsekhemwy's patronage of religious institutions and cultic practices extended beyond mere ceremonial duties. It encompassed a strategic effort to consolidate political power and reinforce dynastic legitimacy. The construction of temples dedicated to state deities like Horus and Set served dual purposes, providing centers of religious worship and political administration. These temples became focal points of state rituals, festivals, and religious processions, reinforcing the pharaoh's divine mandate and perpetuating his authority among the populace. The integration of cultic practices into state governance underscored Hotepsekhemwy's role as the earthly representative of Egypt's cosmic order, Ma'at, ensuring social cohesion and divine favor throughout his reign. Legacy and historical significance. Hotepsekhemwy's legacy reverberates as a transformative period in Egypt's history, marking the transition from regional chiefdoms to a unified kingdom governed by divine kingship. His administrative reforms, military strategies, and cultural patronage provided a template for subsequent dynasties to consolidate power, expand territorial boundaries, and perpetuate cultural continuity. The enduring symbols of his reign, from monumental architecture to religious iconography, continue to captivate scholars and enthusiasts alike, offering profound insights into the complexities of early Egyptian civilization. In retrospect, Hotepsekhemwy's contributions to ancient Egypt are foundational. His reign exemplifies a pivotal era when Egypt underwent significant political, social, and cultural transformations, setting the stage for millennia of dynastic rule and cultural achievement along the banks of the Nile. Conclusion. In conclusion, Pharaoh Hotepsekhemwy's reign epitomizes a critical chapter in ancient Egyptian history. Through his visionary leadership, political acumen, and cultural patronage, Hotepsekhemwy left an indelible mark on Egypt's political landscape and cultural heritage. His legacy as a unifier and guardian of Ma'at resonates through the annals of Egyptian history, underscoring his role as a pivotal figure in the rise of pharaonic civilization. As archaeologists continue to uncover artifacts and decipher inscriptions from Hotepsekhemwy's era, our understanding of early Egyptian society and governance deepens. Hotepsekhemwy, the two powers are at peace, stands as a testament to the resilience, ingenuity, and enduring legacy of ancient Egypt's pharaonic rulers.